Poor Man's Gold is holding an insane goal right now on his channel for his 1,250 subscriber goal, which is forthcoming as soon as you guys go get up off your ass and subscribe to him. So go ahead and grab a subscription. It's free of cost. You really don't have to do anything, and then you can hear him rant about everything that he rants about, which is extremely entertaining and enjoyable. So just go and go give him a follow. You won't be able to get anything from the GAW if you don't subscribe. So that's the bottom line, really. You just need to, first of all, subscribe to him, and outside of that, just look at the video. Like, there's not a single thing there that you wouldn't want to get everything of. So especially those Australian coins, that's what I'm gunning for. I really hope I get those, but I think even because I am making this video, I'm getting an extra freaking GAW drawing or something. So it's just ridiculous, the amounts of immenseness that is in this GAW. So it would be really, it's just reckless for you not to go over there. So just go ahead and check it out, and let's get on with the show. Welcome to Silver Bar Stacker, folks. I hope everybody's doing well and enjoying the start of their work week. It's Mail Call Monday today, folks, and so we've got a couple pieces of mail to crack open into. But before we get into that, we've got to take care of actually a couple drawings here for both Fractional Friday and Stack Pack Sunday. Our Stack Pack Sunday actually sold out in just a few hours, actually, I think. And all 5 Stack Packs sold out, and so we're going to be initiating a drawing for that. And in fact, for Fractional Friday, that was a 4 Stack Pack SBS drop, and in fact only one of the 4 Stack Packs sold. And then in fact we ended up getting another sale on Fractional Friday from the same first buyer, because we allowed them to make a second purchase. And so we've got one interested buyer who's gunning for something in these Stack Packs, or maybe they just are hoping they can collect them all. And so regardless of the fact, we're going to be doing a drawing for our one and only entrant who has entered a second time into the Fractional Friday SBS drop. So let's go ahead and take care of both of these drawings, and then we can go ahead and get these orders for the week shipped out and into the hands of all the wonderful people who have been supporting us on the store. So I want to thank everybody who has been supporting us and who has placed their orders. We will be getting your orders shipped out today. Another thing I wanted to mention, and it was some feedback I had gotten on the last video, was the lighting situation. I'm very, very aware of the lighting situation. It's something that I'm always trying to dial in, but I got some really good feedback, and I was instructed kind of to use a white background, and so I used just kind of here. I was cutting up a shelf the other day to put into the pantry, and this is just a little piece of scrap shelf that I had left over, which happens to be the perfect size to fit on my desk here. And so I was excited to have I'm excited now to have a white background, and I also was able to pick up a new additional larger loop light, and so now I've got a few lights going on here, and I think I've somewhat dialed in the lighting. I know it's not perfect, but I'm hoping you can see things a little bit more clearly. And so let's go ahead and get right into the drawing. Let's use the help of the infamous SBS pillowcase, and let's get started off with the Fractional Friday entrant first. There's one entrant gunning for one of these 3 Fractional Friday stack packs. We've got the stack pack here with the Generation 1 Geigergram, and which is still in the original factory seal, and then a current generation Geiger Square, which actually is serialized on the back. Sorry, kind of a little bit jittery there with the let's see if we can get a little bit of a close-up there on those Geigers. Let's get the focus going there. There we go. Pretty cool. Pretty cool little fracks there. And there you go. Yep. And then we've also got, so that first entrant on these Fractional Friday, they had gotten actually a 10th ounce. What they ended up picking up was the 10th ounce fractional Libertad, and so now we still got a 1/4 ounce Onza and a 1/2 ounce Onza there. That 1/2 ounce Onza there is a 2015, and that 1/4 ounce Onza there is a 1994. That's an old beauty right there. And these both come with some SBS Slim stackers, the proprietary Slim stacker. So these are the 3 stack packs that we're going to be drawing right now. So let's go ahead and get right into that. Let's set these ones aside because then we're going to be drawing these for each of the 5 entrants. But right here we're just got a single entrant gunning for one of these. So let's go ahead and shuffle them up. All right, we got them shuffled up. Toss them into that pillowcase. And let's see what they draw this time. Are they going to get another Onza? Or are they going to get a nice variety with that Geiger pack? Only time will tell. So let's go ahead, grab the 2 lucky fingertips, and whatever the first pack is that comes out, that's the one they're going to grab. Boom. A 1/4 ounce Onza. So we've got a 10th ounce Onza and a 1/4 ounce Onza. So these are both coming your way, and thank you so much for taking part in this. I'm really excited that you were able to get a nice set, and I hope you we're very happy with the outcome. So if there's anybody else still interested in Fractional Friday, there's still 2 more additional stack packs here, and we wish you the best of luck if you're interested in that. By the time this upcoming Friday rolls around, though, if these things still haven't sold, we'll be discontinuing this and doing a new Fractional Friday drop. So that's kind of how the weekly drops work. We got a TD Tuesday, we got a Fractional Friday, and then we've got Stack Pack Sunday. Stack Pack Sunday is already sold out, and so now you're gonna have to be on the website refreshing, because it could come earlier than Sunday. Usually we try to stick to Sunday. Now that we have got 3 weekly drops going on, we try to, stick to the rules, but you never know. You never know. So always be on your toes, always be on the lookout. So now let's go ahead and do the drawing for Stack Pack Sunday, the infamous. Now, if you're not all aware, if you didn't have a good look at the stack packs, let's take a look at them now. We've got a single Prospector, a 1984 Prospector here with a silver stacker, slim stacker. Somebody's going home with this. It's an 84 Eagle. So there's 75,000 of these that were minted, and that goes for every single year. And this is actually the first year that Engelhard had put that American Eagle or that silver Eagle there on the back. Very cool. It's first year. Very, very significant year, I guess you could say, for the Prospector. The 1984 Silver Eagle. They also produced Prospector on with a different reverse, the E logo reverse, and so that was the last year that 1984 is the last year that the E logo was on the Prospector, and the first year that this Silver Eagle was on the Prospector as well. Very significant year, 1984, for the Prospector. So this right here is a landscape variety Engelhard bar. We've got the Engelhard logo in what they call an elongated octagon, and this, I believe, is a 500,000 minted bar. It's got a serial number there that is unique to the bar, and then we've got a 1 gram generic Prospector, not produced by Engelhard there. Very cool. Very cool thing here. Then over here we've got a portrait style. Portrait means vertical, so it's a portrait style Engelhard bar, also serialized. And this also has the elongated octagon reverse, and this is a little bit more scarce. This is quite a bit more scarce. It's 400,000 minted, so there's 100,000 fewer of these out there. Pretty cool, huh? Now, these are the holy grail, I would say, of this week's stack packs. Here you're getting a nice taster of both. You're not getting any fracks for these ones, but you're getting 2 nice chunky pieces of vintage silver. Both get a 1984 Prospector with the Eagle in the reverse, and one gets the 500,000 minted landscape variety bar, and the other gets the portrait style Engelhard bar. So let's go ahead and get straight to the drawing. Oh, give these a nice shuffle. Now we've got our 5 entrants here. 5 entrants, and so we're gonna go, as we always do, in the order that they place their orders, okay? I'm gonna give these a nice shuffle so that we've got a nice, fair, level playing field for all of the entrants. And let's give it an extra shuffle there just for good measure. And let's go ahead and grab the infamous pillowcase. I'm not sure how many drawings this pillowcase has been through, but it's starting to look pretty rough. I'll tell you that much. So let's go ahead and zip this up and give this a nice little shake. Let's give it a nice little shake. All right. Why am I unable to zip this? I hope. Okay, there we go. Now, let's go ahead and grab the 2 lucky fingertips, and whatever the first stack pack is that these 2 lucky fingertips happen to grab out, that's going to be the prize for Mr. Number 1 right there. Or Mrs. Number 1. I'm not sure. Boom. Okay. Straight off the bat, they grab a Engelhard bar, and this is the more rare variety, I guess, of the 2 that are featured in this week's prize pool. So this is a landscape, sorry, I misspoke. This is a portrait style Engelhard bar. So congratulations to you, Number 1, on snagging the portrait style 400,000 minted Engelhard silver bar, as well as a 1 gram generic prospector. Hope you're happy with that, and let's go ahead and solidify him or her with that wonderful prize. Next up is Number 2, and for Number 2, we grab 2 lucky fingertips. And let's go ahead and see what they got. Oh, we got a grand prize winner here for Number 2. Numero dos gets numero 2 things. And they got 2 things, and that is actually, I guess in my mind, if I was in it to win it, I would be gunning for this one, because this is by far definitely a nice prize here. You got the 400,000 minted bar here, plus the 1984 Prospector. So congratulations to you, Number 2. You got a nice one, a twofer, I guess you could say. So that's for $45 to get a Engelhard bar and a Prospector. Come on, I mean that's a pretty great deal. That's pretty much near spot. So congratulations to you. All right, Number 3 is not just going to need the assistance of 2, but they're going to need the assistance of 3 fingers. So let's go ahead and get right into it. 3 fingers, grabbing for a 3rd stack pack. Boom! And we got the infamous Slim Stacker, the one and only. Number 3 has snagged the 1 stack pack that's going under the radar for this week. That's containing that Slim Stacker, the elusive Slim Stacker, plus a 1984 Eagle. Congratulations to you, Number 3. All right, and so we've still got one of the twofers left in this pillowcase, and the last one would be the landscape variety. So Number 4 and 5, they're going to be duking it out here for that twofer. So let's see, is it going to be Number 4 or is it going to be Number 5? And I think we need to probably use 4 lucky fingertips for Number 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, we're going to use 4 fingertips to grab the first stack pack available from here. 4 fingertips. Boom! And it is not the grand prize, but it is an Engelhard bar. And so Number 4 has secured the landscape variety Engelhard bar, while Number 5, whoever swooped in at the very last minute to grab that last slot, they were handsomely rewarded for either being lazy, not paying attention, or for literally strategically waiting till the end to grab that last slot. And they are the winners of the landscape variety Engelhard bar and the Prospector. So congratulations to all the entrants from this week's drawing. Anybody who did take part in TD Tuesday and Fractional Friday, I do want to apologize for the delay in shipping. The one and only entrant for Fractional Friday, actually, we allowed them to enter a second time since it wasn't a very popular drop, and so they ended up going home with a nice set of Onzas for both of their entries. And then we've got the TD Tuesday entrant who actually we ended up discontinuing this drop, and they ended up going home with 1.5 ounces of silver, which was one of the grand prizes. So congratulations to you, TD Tuesday. You were handsomely rewarded for being the one and only entrant from this past week. And we will have a new TD Tuesday drop coming up, so keep an eye out for that if you missed it last week and you are interested. Now that we've got these all situated, we're ready to ship out orders, and I hope you all will be getting those very quickly. I know USPS has been under a lot of I don't know. I've been noticing some weird things with USPS lately, in that they've had like shipment delays, or sometimes they're tracking. They'll like forget to scan it, and then it pops up randomly a bit later. So just be cognizant of that. Hopefully, especially with the holidays, we start to have like shipping delays and stuff. So if you're trying to grab some gifts and stuff, be sure to plan early for that kind of stuff before people start fighting you in the grocery store and stuff like that over spiral ham. All right. Congratulations to all of our winners, and let's go ahead and get on with the mail call. So as you can see over here, we've got 2 pieces of mail, and so let's go ahead and crack open into these. This is what's inside the packages. Let's take a look here. It looks like we've got 3 unserialized Engelhard silver bars. Now, unserialized bars are actually less common than serialized bars. Most of the Engelhard bars you'll see out there have a serial number on them, and so whenever I see a landscape variety Engelhard bar without a serial number on it, or even a portrait style one, it catches my eye, because those are relatively low mintage compared to the ones with the serial number, significantly. Now, there are different reverses here. Now, these reverses here are blank back mirror backs. So I believe these are 25,000 minted each. It's 3 times more rare than any year Prospector. It's quite rare. It's got a little bit of toning there on the back, but I don't have very many of these, and so whenever I see these, especially if I see somebody selling these in a nice big lot, I'll definitely pounce on them if they are at a decent price. So these are quite cool, quite difficult to come by. Blank backs. Now here we've got a unserialized one as well, but this has got a different reverse. And so the reverse here is a kind of like a frosted. Actually, this is a pebble back, or is this a frosted back? I did think I had purchased a pebble back, but it looks quite frosted to me. Wow, it's really, really dull here. Yeah, this looks like a normal frosted back to me for sure, because I can tell you what a pebble back looks like, and I think I thought I was buying a pebble back here, but this is not a pebble back. I don't believe it. Oh wow, that's nice though. Oh, I'm not sure here. It seems really worn down, This is a normal frosted back. I thought I was buying a pebble back here, but yeah, it's a frosted back. Anyways, kind of a bummer. Yeah, this is a frosted back. Well, let's go ahead and take a look at onlinehard.com. I forget what the no serial frosted backs are supposed to be for mintage, so let's go ahead and check that out. Definitive pages, 1 ounce, no serial. Well, I guess I can't search for no serial. Oh, here we go. Frosted back, 50,000 minted. Okay, so this is a frosted with a border, no serial, 50,000 minted. Now, if you can find this bar right here, are you even seeing what I'm looking at? Yeah, sorry. If you can see this, if you can find this bar here, but instead of a frosted back, it has a pebble back, meaning like really, really thick pebble-like backing. That right there, my friends, is going to be a 5,000 minted bar. So I'll have to show you some of those on a future video. And in fact, if you look on a past video, I've got a past video where I do pebble back versus frosted back, and I kind of go over that difference. But I'll also, now that I have kind of a better camera lighting and backing set up here, I think you can really start to see some of the finer details, whereas you couldn't really do that before. So I think now that I have this new sort of setup going, in the future, thanks for the feedback, by the way, to that person who had provided me that feedback. I think now things will be a little bit better. You'll be able to see a little bit of the finer details of the things that I'm showing. And so on the next video, I'll break out one of the pebble backs. I know it's already been like a 20-minute video, so I'll break out some of the pebble backs so I can really show you the finer details there a little bit better. Cheers!